um, live streaming, but I'm back right now. So please do not forget to type structure and then join me on this journey. Once again, thank you for staying and waiting for me to be back on my live streaming on my Facebook. Listen, we're talking about something so serious today. And if you are just joining or just scrolling, please hit the button and follow me right now, because we're going to tell you how Aliko Dangote, Mike Adenuga, then of course Tony Elumelu of Africa, how they are making it big. Some other secret billionaires, business owners, enterprises, SMEs, MSMEs, medium-sized enterprises, you know, all of those things combined, entrepreneurs, and then of course you can see the impact of what entrepreneur is all about. Same roads, same power challenges, same policy instability. But how is it that these guys are making it and you are not? So what are they doing that you don't know? Listen, is very something that is bothering my mind, and I decided that I'm going to make sure that we unlock and unpack these barriers so that you will succeed. You will have a rethink and reorganize your business and restructure your business so that you can tap into this method and the system that these guys, this is not motivational talk. This is where we talk the truth and guide you to become successful. My name is Aliko Dangote, and they don't walk away. Stay till the end of this live streaming on Facebook. It's going to add value to your life. Hit the button to follow, like, and comment. Type next level, okay? So that when I'm live, you will receive notification. So what did they do different? Why are they succeeding? Aliko Dangote is succeeding. Today, we're hearing the fuel has pump price of gas has gone up due to the Iran hit by USA power display and the Israel. Of course, we know souls have gone down, blood are flowing. And then we are talking about without Dangote building a refinery in Nigeria, the price of fuel would have been on the high roof. Maybe now would have been carrying jerry can, and then there will be queues. Some people will be sleeping at the filling station because there is no fuel. We know what we normally go through. We know that is why you don't say it does not concern you. If Dangote succeeds, invariably you will succeed because it solves problem. The pain point of Nigeria, which is constant lack of power, lack of gas on the filling stations, he solved it almost 80% of that because he refined his products. Imagine over 250 million people on the street looking for jerry can, with their jerry can, the small business owners, the family businesses, those who are doing recharge cards, those who restaurants, and those who are the small nano businesses, and then those offices, those factories, manufacturers. They're looking for gas, they're looking for fuel. It's going to be chaos. And you will say, it's Iran. It does not concern Nigeria. It does. Because Iran, when they hit that bomb, it disrupted the flow of gas. And then here we are today. Shout out to Dangote, because there are so many Dangotes that are waiting. And I believe with this video live streaming, after hearing it, I'm going to reawaken some spirits that are waiting behind to solve problem, the pain point of Nigeria. And that is why they are making it and you are not making it. So let me show the raw data that will shock you. Although I have said it in my when I started, which I had to come back again to the live. Data does not lie. And I'm going to give you this, just a summary of that, so you will know so many companies have been killed, so many people have left the Nigeria market. They destroy destinies. This thing destroys your life, my life, and the life of the future generation to come. So we got to deal with this hydra-headed ill wind that blows no one good. And that's what I'm talking about today. It does not do anybody any good. Listen, if you succeed, your family succeed, your village succeed, your community succeed, the state succeed, the country succeed, an entire world. So that they say, he gave money in his pocket. It's a lie. It helps because it's going to solve problem. And that's why you should not do anything that will pull anybody down. And that person that always do something that will pull people down, stop that nonsense. Because it's not going to help you. You're pulling people down. Listen, pick and pay, gone. 2024. It sold its 51% share to joint venture. They exited in Nigerian market. 2024, gone. Channel television reported that. See, it's not a fallacy. It's not. Kimberly, gone. Nigeria market. Kimberly Clark, some of you know those companies. Maker of huggies, they're gone. There are so many businesses that I can't even mention because they're too long. The record, the data has it that 7.1 million MSMEs, the medium-sized, small-sized businesses, enterprises, gone out of Nigeria market. Some of them are startups and so on. Even today, as I'm talking, a lot of companies are folding, their staff being disengaged, become jobless, putting more pressure into the economy. We know their Jew, gone, sold 58.2% of their shares to Guinness PLC in Nigeria. The signal is bad. And that's why if you're watching me and you're among those policymakers, you need to put your thinking cap now because it's not good news right now. Listen, I was talking about wholesale sold 83% of their stake into Lafarge Africa PLC, the left. But the point I'm trying to make here is not about these data. What I'm trying to say is that because sometimes they will tell you, oh, it's working well. It's not working well, guys. And I'm going to give you some of those things that will show you that it is not working well. Listen, this thing is not working well. If you are friends who are running small businesses, they have shops, they have maybe in the market or maybe in the plazas or probably in their front houses, those businesses closed. Some of them relocated back out of Nigeria. Some relocated to neighboring countries. This thing needs to be discussed on almost every day. So a company that has old as 30 years operating, divesting their assets, leaving behind workers, human capital they have trained, no sales. And then you think it's something we should ignore? No. Because if you ignore it, government will keep doing the same mistake. The private sectors, public sectors, those who craft the policies are still doing the same thing. So what do? We need to discuss about these things because it's going to affect you, myself, because we need to, you that are starting your business, or probably you want to, you have a business, you're struggling, you are contemplating whether you want to shut down or you want to go. See, listen, if you are on this live streaming, you are listening to me, hearing me, and I'm making sense, type structure, type the monster that kills dreams of Nigeria. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. Because you need to share, you need to like so that your friend will benefit from this journey that I am undertaking. And I want to make sure that I expose this evil that does no one no good. And I want to make sure that are owning or running your business or you want to start your business will be able to know how you can, the steps that you will take, or probably you are about to quit, you will be able to take this step. And that step will lead you to have a sustainable, profitable business. Because the more we discuss this, the more people will be aware, and the more people will begin to take the right decision that will help them. So if I'm making sense, just drop on the chat button. And if you have any question to drop, because this is an interactive streaming live on my Facebook profile. Guys, don't forget, a lot of companies have gone. The beer gone, the hair ride gone, shop now gone. If I start to name them, they've gone. Some of them, you know them, even in your neighborhood, they shut down operation, they left. Why? I'm going to tell you why some of those companies left, and how we are going to deal with this issue today. And then as we are talking, drop their comment sections. I hope I'm making sense, and let someone join this live streaming on Facebook today, because I'm going to be coming to your way on another time. And how do you know when I'm live? Is when you follow me. And when you follow me, you have notification. And not only notification, you have value for what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about normal Facebook noise that you hear every day. I'm talking about the real thing, the real deal that underscores your life, affect your life, affect your future, affect the Nigerian economy, affect your destinies, affect your children yet unborn ones. So in all of this, how do we get out of it? That is why I'm here today. What do we do different that would not been done? Why did those people exited Nigeria market? Why the sudden shutdown? What do we need to do in 2026? Because we are in this is third month of the year. How do we do so that we shift the narrative? Instead of magnifying the issues, we show how to deal with the issues. And that's where the wealth is hidden, because the issues are what Dangote is dealing with. And that's why you have fuel today, and some major dealers and those who are importing fuel not able to increase price. By now we should be talking about probably 1,500 per liter, but Dangote is they're battling with Dangote. So shout out to Dangote. I'm still talking about it because we know what I'm saying today. A lot of Dangotes will come out of this, because I know from the health sector to educational sector to name them, to food sector, the agro sector, there are so many Dangotes that can take this bull by the horn and then change the narrative. Okay, some of them are just waiting. And then by this message, I want to trigger that spirit of entrepreneurship and make you to think big and dream big and take a bold step so that we can have a good country where everybody will be proud of. Listen, don't copy the Western business model, because it will fail you in Nigeria. And I'm talking real fact. The Nigeria market is a big market. It's not weak. It's a large market, and it's a complex market. The market that requires out of box thought, that you shift your business model and then shift your everything. If you come to Nigeria market to really deal with the people of Nigeria, multiple startups closed, multiple business owners exited. What are we talking about? Hey, if you're watching me, listen, don't go away. I want you to type, I am with you. Type, I am with you. Type, I am with you, because it's streaming live. So we have no time limit. We are here to discuss and have a conversation. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So I want to make sure that today you enjoy it. If you're on the traffic, please connect to your Facebook and type structure, system, and how to overcome the hydra-headed destroyer of destinies in Nigeria. Because this is where we're going to have a very powerful discussion where you drop your questions and I'll be ready to answer those questions. And then I'll be able to tell you what you're going to do to get out of this, not be trapped by this malfunction system and this messed up system that has affected lives, and then some people, it has made them to become unwell because of very, very deadly system. So if you are joining us, please hit the button, follow as we dig in and then unravel this mystery. And I'm very, very, very committed to this journey. And I want you to be committed from the micro aspect to the macro economic aspect of it. So we're going to be talking about this. I'm going to be doing this. Listen, let me tell you one of the, or some of the problems, maybe 4 or 5 of what we are dealing. If you own a business or you're working class, whether home or whether from public sector to private sector, unstable electricity supply. You have high cost of logistics. Everything you move from point A to B is a problem. Double collections points. Currency volatility is one of those things. That's number 3. Regulatory unpredictability. You can't predict the regulations. Tomorrow another one. Tomorrow another one. High informal competition. These are the problems. Weak contracts enforcement. If you have any problem now with anybody in Nigeria, go to court. Then you go to court because that's where you will stay. Even some people will die before that judgment comes. Corruption, monster is everywhere. It's alarming. Listen, entrepreneur does not complain because if like you look at all these things I've mentioned here, listen, you're not going to be able to start anyone. Listen, what you need now, number 1, redesign your business. Redesign. I said type redesign your business, your enterprises, whether it's big one, whether it's small one. You need to redesign it. That's how you can achieve success. Entrepreneur redesign. They evolve. They evolve. It's a matter of time. You evolve. When you encounter challenge, you redesign the business model. How do you handle these complex problems? Pay attention to this. What you need, number 1, on how you can overcome all this, from power supply problem to logistics problem, and then to double taxations and so on and so forth, is to build a very light asset business that you don't have to buy heavy equipment, business that does not have to spend all your earnings, so go to bank to break the bank. Heavy overheads kills startup in a volatile system. So when you have a country that is unstable, unorganized, everything from the head to toe. Look at Agbola, the founder of Flutterwaves. What did he do? Tech-based fintech. That's what he did. Light digital service, less heavy equipment, and then solve the problem of the people. Global revenue, it generates money from different currencies. They don't see, listen, entrepreneurs don't build factories, they build platforms. That's what we're talking about. They build, if you have enough money like Aliko Dangote and the rest of industrialists, you can build. But Aliko Dangote did not start with building refinery. It started with cement. To tell you what we're talking about. It started by importation of cement before he even started manufacturing cement locally. You see, that's what we're talking about. So, looking at these things and looking at what we're saying, you realize it was the former president of Obasanjo that told him to go full manufacturing in Nigeria before he was importer, just like everyone. So what we're talking about, you evolve. As you encounter problem, you redesign. You are not static. You redesign. Listen, some of you have businesses. You can do joint venture. You pull your fund and join together and then form a business. In that way, it lessens the body. Dealing with multiple taxation, now it's going to be so many taxations. They don't care. Government does not care whether you win or not. Don't go into business that's capital intensive. Without deep reserves, you're going to fail. There's so many people started factory and there's no money. Bank will not loan you. Bank loan is at 36, from 30% to 36. CBN is giving 26%. So how are you going to break even? It's terrible. These things are more. What I'm talking about here is what kills dream, what chases people away. Go for asset light means lower fixed costs. You lower the cost of running the business. Flexible operations, you lower the cost of operating their businesses. Scalable with minimum infrastructure. That's what we're talking about. That's the advantage of going on a light asset business. Example of that I'm going to give you. Digital marketing agencies, business consultancies, export brokerage. Even now in Nigeria, for those who are in export, freight coordinations. Listen, they are doing what they call joint joint shipment. They combine the shipment and then the loads. For those who are into that industry, they understand what I'm saying. Instead of going for full container load of 40 feet or 20 feet, they do joint groupage. That's how to beat this system, because you must find a way to destroy these hindrances. That's how you know who is smart investors and smart business owners. These businesses, they don't rely on anything. You have to find a way to remain relevant and be able to take care of your personal needs, your family needs, and also to be able to even to pay the tax that they are talking about. Listen, flexibility beats overhead. By the time you do these things that I've shared now on my number one solution, now the other one, which is practical adaptation, is infrastructure models. Electricity in Nigeria is not going to be guaranteed. I assure you. Roads are poor. I have already mentioned all of those things. Businesses buy generators, repairs damaged equipment, pay for security, you secure yourself. Every community have their own personal security. What are we talking about? Today, I'm just going to give you the few tips. I'm going to wrap up right now, and then in the next live streaming, I'm going to give you, and I'm going to dig on how more of other tips that will help you as a business owner, so you can stay relevant and still have your business, and then still command respect, and not to close down that shop or to close down that business, because that business is important. You've invested your time, you invested your energy, you have some people who are working for you, so we don't need you to shut it down. Even for those multinational companies, they have employees. Families will depend on those companies to survive. If you shut down, families are going to shut down. And that is why I am passionate about this particular topic. And I want you to follow me. I want you to type "I am with you" and put your questions, so that in my next live video, I will be able to address it. Don't forget to follow me. My name is Wale Tochko, and I've written 2 entrepreneur books, then founded 2 businesses, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Thank you for watching today, and don't forget to follow me, and join me on my next live. Do have a wonderful day. Bye for now.